Hello everyone, Candace here. Welcome back. I'm really excited to bring this content to you today. I know many of you who follow me are following me for advice about your career and how to grow in that space. And then there are some others who are being tugged in a different place and you just kind of want to do things on your own, whether that be a side hustle or a spinoff of some sort. And if you're feeling like I need to have some type of social media presence to support that, you are in the right place. I'm going to talk about how you can really focus on Instagram to drive forth your mission, whether that be like a business on the side, if you're looking into launching some type of nonprofit or anything like that. I feel like social media is really a place where you can be validated in business and you can be taken seriously. You can gain more clients, do a lot of networking and building up your presence and your brand and your notoriety. I feel like that is really key when you're looking to be seen as an expert or a business leader. You really need to have that established so that when people run across your page and your accounts, they know what they're dealing with and what they're getting into. So without further ado, I mapped out a quick social media strategy if you're looking to dive into Instagram with a side business for 2023. So before we start, I would say that first off, I'm a social media editor. I manage a team of content creators who basically distribute content for our newspaper, and management and strategy is my thing. It's what I do 24/7. But, I also have my thing going on the side as far as content creation, building up my online presence and my brand, and having that separation is really important to me. So speaking of separation, I think it's important for you to kind of separate your presence as far as what people know you as and the business that you're trying to go into. Instagram is really helpful because we have the collaboration feature now that allows the pages to talk to each other and leverage each audience. So I definitely want to highlight that significantly. But I want you to get serious about starting a new Instagram account. I find it, for me, as a creator, sometimes it's difficult to be yourself when you've had the same followers since 2015 and they've seen your journey, they've seen your fails and your flops and your successes. And those are not necessarily your target audience or your ideal customer. So why not start fresh with a new page where you can attract the ideal client customer, and these people, they're there either for the education, they are eventually going to buy, or maybe heck, they want to buy immediately. And you can start crafting content that is intended to sell and just avoid all the fluff that you have going on your personal page. So again, we're going to launch a new page with a strong name, a strong bio. Everything's going to be set up and optimized properly. You're going to have cool graphics that tie into your branding, your color scheme. All of that is going to just blend and it's just going to be harmonious and beautiful. So now that we have set intentions to start this new page, I think it's really important to start creating content, but with direction. So I'm going to say that you should probably start with 9 posts that speak to a new customer. You have people, again, that already know you, they know what you offer, either they're going to buy or they aren't. Cool, I'm glad for those people. But we're trying to attract this new audience who is unfamiliar with what we do, but maybe looking for exactly what you do. So you're going to use these 9 posts to introduce yourself, to sell to them, to educate them, and really get them into your community so you can start communicating with them on a weekly to daily basis, and that you become top of mind when they are ready to buy. Okay, so we're going to start with 9 Instagram posts, and I have a cadence of what I think will be beneficial to you, which will, help you to avoid burnout. It's going to be beneficial to them because they aren't going to be fed crap that they don't care about. It's going to be very specific and tied to an ideal client and customer. Now, you're going to have to do some research to understand if you're selling, let's say you're selling toothpaste, are you looking for, do you have the strongest toothpaste on the market where you want customers with 25 cavities? Or do you want that customer that has a glowing smile and they're just looking for a polishing? That's up for you to kind of go into your business, do that research, and decide how you want to attract in order to make the most profit. Because that's what it is at the end of the day. We're not on social media for likes, for love. All of that is good, but that is not our goal. That we're not influencers, we're business owners, okay? So we're going to start with those 9 Instagram posts, because 9 posts formulate a beautiful square that you can kind of scroll down to and get all the information you need before fatigue sets in and they click off and go to a different page. So we're going to make sure these 9 posts are just extremely stellar and just so attractive and makes people want to follow you, get to know you, and support you. Okay, so the first 3 posts are going to express who you are, what you do, and what you offer. And if you're guessing that these posts will be pinnable, you are right. We want to have these posts be evergreen, an evergreen expression, a timeless expression of who you are, what you offer. Even as you introduce new products and new offerings, this is going to be your core message that anybody who stumbles upon your page, they're going to see it, they're going to stick on it, and they're going to realize who you are and see that either this is something that I need in my life, this is something I may need later, and I'll save the post, or I'm just not interested. And then look, those people can go about their business, and that's a beautiful thing, right? So we're going to start with those 3 foundational posts. They can be in pretty much any format, but they need to have a running theme. I see some accounts with, different colors, and that's cool. If you have one of those aesthetic vibes type accounts, great. But I think in a mission that serves your business, you should have a very strong branding aesthetic. Stick to 2 to 3 colors, stick to 2 to 3 fonts that really showcase what you're about, that promotes a vibe. You can actually research the colors and what they mean. I know yellow means like happy and, refreshed. Green, obviously symbolizes money. Red symbolizes power. Just do that research and pick out those colors that speak to you and find complementary colors that fit that branding vibe that you're going for. But we want to make sure that it's consistent so that when the more you post using those same colors, people remember you. They start to see you as an authority and they want to follow you and actually support what you're offering. So here I have my little notes here. So after you get to those first 3 posts, look, we're rocking and rolling now. You know what I'm saying? Then we're going to do 3 additional posts. But what we're going to do this time is leverage your existing audience on your main account with the collaboration feature on Instagram. And you're going to do more human interest, lifestyle type of content like, hey, by the way, I have this whole business on the side, and if you're interested, you can follow it, and you can tease that bit of content to your existing audience without them being annoyed. Some people may roll their eyes if they just aren't in support of you, and then some people may be intrigued and want to follow you, and you have your fan club that's just like, oh, you're starting something new? I'm down because I support you every day, okay? So those people are going to follow you on your new account. If we can get at least 10% of those people's attention, and maybe if they don't follow you, maybe they'll share it with someone who they feel needs the product, good. That is our primary goal. We want to have these 2 accounts separate so that you don't lose your identity in your business. I think it's so important, and trust me, I've gone down that road where I was just like, you know what? I don't care about Instagram. Half of these people don't like me, or, these people don't care about what I post. They don't engage. I don't care. And I just went full throttle on promoting my business. And to me, it backfired because I burned out easily. And then when I wanted to take a break, I felt guilty. And then when I wanted to come back from the break, I didn't know how to come back. So in order to avoid that wave of emotions for you, I think just having 2 separate accounts is the way to go. And, the more your business grows, the more you can hang out on your personal brand account and speak about your business from a leadership founder perspective. But for right now, we're trying to build up that customer base on the business account so that way they know that, hey, this is my one-stop shop. I don't even have to hit up their personal account because everything I need is right here. So after we do that round of collaborative posts on our personal and business accounts, then we want to go back to the business account and really start ramping up the content there. We want to really speak to the niche from an educational standpoint. You want to drop gems via carousels, via quote cards, speak to customer pain points. You really, really want to dig deep and showcase, not only are you an expert, but I have the exact recipe that you're looking for. I have the exact remedy for a problem that you're trying to solve. So we're going to start going into an activated mode of education. If you're a violinist, I want you to be showcasing scales and showcasing different, tricks of the trade of how to, perform, whatever. You really need to hone in on your expertise and showcase that through your posts. So after those 3 posts are done, again, brand colors, the next set will be more lifestyle, showcasing who you are. And you can do this in many ways, from videos to photos. And then back to those branded images, again, carousels, videos, just having that running theme of your branded concept, from the fonts to the colors. That's kind of what we need to start with. And when you have that baseline and you have those 3 core posts that are pinned to the top of your profile that not only showcase who you are, but also what you offer and directing people directly to how they can buy it. Now on Instagram, we can tag products. You can have products tagged on your account until the end of time. I mean, come on, it's just like a cash register sitting right there. So why not? But most importantly, after you do that, this is when you start building on your audience. You start paying attention to the feedback. You start paying attention to who starts following you and start kind of engaging with that audience. Then you want to move on to your Instagram stories. Spend a lot of time there so people can really get to know you, put a face to those pretty colors and fonts, and just really support your brand from that standpoint. With the stories, I love the FAQ style stories. Is nothing more frustrated than stumbling upon a brand that you actually want to buy a product from and you don't know where to start, or their link is no longer working, the product is out. I don't know how to get to you or anything other than DM, and then you may not get to me. So having those FAQs of how to contact me, how to book, how to place an order, how to schedule a call, that is just the most helpful thing to anybody. And I feel like the better we get an understanding of knowing that people just need information and we're serving it, the better off we'll all be. And then from that point, it's wash, rinse, and repeat. You can start doing more event-based content. Like if you wanted to do a weekly Instagram live, or if you wanted to do some type of collaboration with another person in your niche or in a related niche, all of that is well and good. If you're doing like a public speaking event and you're being highlighted, you can throw that on your page. And, I think that is also really cool. And then you want to dive into more of those products. I think selling is key, but you have to do it in a way where it's not pushy, where it doesn't appear lazy, where you are actually appearing to be excited about what you're offering and you actually stand by and believe in the product. So yeah, that's pretty much the approach I think you should take if you're looking into starting a newer Instagram in 2023. I know many people are kind of like on the fence, because they want to have this entrepreneurial path, but they don't know how to get it started. But the key is it's a mindset game. You really have to let go of though not let go permanently those relationships, but just let go of the connection, because people who know you don't have to support you in business. I don't know the founder of Fashion Nova personally. I don't know the founder of The Gap. Listen, they don't know me, but I know that I want their goods and I'm going to use my credit card to make a purchase, and I don't need to know them on that personal level. So I think just letting go that need to feel supported to be able to take that step is crucial to your success. So that's all I have for today. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave them down below. And if you're looking for a strategist for your business on a social media front, I've been in social media since 2015. I've learned a lot. I've been on almost every platform, and I've been in a strategy space for the last 5 years. I would love to chat with you. All of my information will be below, and good luck.